How can I manage multiple return values from Python functions? Imagine you're baking a cake and you need to get the ingredients, the baking time, and the temperature all at once. In Python programming, functions can do something similar by returning more than one piece of information. But how exactly do you manage these multiple pieces once they come back? Let's explore the ways you can handle this efficiently. When you write a function in Python, you can return several values by separating them with commas. Python automatically packs these values into a tuple, which is an ordered, unchangeable collection. For example, if you have a function that gives you 3 numbers, you can write return 10, 20, 30. When you call this function, it sends back a tuple containing those 3 numbers. To work with these values, you can unpack the tuple into individual variables right away. So a B, C is equal to getData, assigns each value to its own variable. This method is simple and very common in Python. Another way to manage multiple return values is by returning a list. Lists are mutable, so you can change their contents later if needed. For example, return 85, 90, 95 gives you a list of scores. When you receive this list, you can access or modify its elements easily. Lists are great if you plan to update or add to the data after you get it back. You can also return a dictionary if you want to label each piece of data clearly. For instance, return name Alice, age 30, city, New York, makes it easy to access each value by its label. This approach improves code readability and helps you understand what each piece of data represents without guessing. You can access the name by writing person name. It's especially useful when you have many related pieces of information. For more complex data, you might want to define a custom data structure like a class or a data class. With a data class, you can create a structured object that holds multiple related values with named attributes. For example, you can define a student class with name and grade. When you call a function that returns a student object, you can access its name and grade directly, making your code clearer and more organized. Sometimes, you need a function to return different sets of multiple values depending on certain conditions. For example, if a score is above a certain threshold, you might want to return the score along with a message saying pass. If it's below, you return the score with a fail message. This flexibility allows your functions to adapt to different situations and return appropriate multiple results. To sum up, managing multiple return values in Python can be done in several ways. Returning a tuple is quick and easy for fixed sets of data. Lists are good if you want to modify the collection later. Dictionaries help label each piece for clarity. Data classes or custom classes are perfect for structured, organized data. And conditional returns give you flexibility based on your program's logic. Understanding these options helps you write cleaner, more effective functions that send back all the information you need in a way that's easy to work with. This is a key part of defining functions in Python and building modular, reusable code.